A very good morning, dear students. In the previous class, we were discussing about the molecular mechanism of sex determination in Drosophila, and in today's class, we'll have an insight of molecular mechanism involved in determining the sex in humans. As we know, human sex determination can be done by using a chromosomal basis. When the Y gamete fuses with X from female, it's going to result into maleness or male child, and if the X gamete from human male, if it is going to meet X gamete from female, that's going to result into female. That's what we have learned in uh, the previous classes. But today's discussion is something more than this. You might be wondered that the embryo which is developing, it will be completely neutral for about 2 weeks after zygote formation. After 2 weeks, that embryo will decide to follow a male specific pathway or female specific pathway. And such an embryo will be having bipotential gonad. That means the gonad is capable of following male pathway or female pathway. That is called as bipotential gonad. The bipotential gonad later can follow one of the two alternative pathway and develop into testis or ovary. Normal growth and maintenance of such bipotential gonads are under the control of the genes like EMX2, GATA4, WT1, LHX9 and SF1. These genes are actually regulating and maintaining bipotential gonads. In case of males, phenotype is determined by a major gene which is present on Y chromosome called SRY gene. When SRY gene is not present, as in case of XX, the bipotential gonad is by default it is following the female or ovarian pathway. It is only the presence of SRY which is going to stimulate the bipotential gonad to become or to follow testicular pathway. In absence of SRY gene, by default, bipotential gonads are going to follow ovarian pathway. SRY is expressed in some somatic cells of bipotential gonads, and this SRY expression leads to the formation of SRY protein, and that SRY protein is also called as TDF protein, means testis determining factor. Target gene of SRY protein is bipotential gonad. A gene present in bipotential gonad called SOX9. SOX9 produces SOX9 protein and induce testis development. by activating FGF9 protein. So FGF9 cause some somatic cells of gonad to differentiate into Sertoli cells. Instead, Sertoli cells produce anti-Mullerian hormone, which suppress the development of female reproductive tract. Sertoli cells also induce other somatic cells of a gonad to become Leydig cells. And finally, Leydig cells are going to secrete a male specific hormone called as testosterone to complete the development of testis. In absence of SRY gene expression, bipotential gonads develop into ovary. Some somatic cells become follicle cells. Other somatic cells become theca cell and secrete female sex hormone called as estrogen, and estrogen completes the development of ovary. It contributes in the development of female secondary sex characters. And this is an overall pathway how a SRY gene is going to act. SRY, which is produced, which is expressed and producing TDF, testosterone factor, it goes and activates SOX9 gene. SOX9 gene will get activated and produces SOX9 protein. That SOX9 protein is going to activate FGF9 protein. FGF9 protein is going to stimulate the male specific pathway or bipotential gonad to become testicular cells. Okay, thank you.